Hello everyone, this is 19Timit91. Guess what? Guess what? They're finally developing the next Super Smash Bros. And are interested in adding more third-party characters. After careful analysis, I have selected 6 third-party characters I would love to see in the next installment. Let's see who they are and determine what their special attacks could be. First in the lineup is Mega Man, the hero of Capcom's massively popular Mega Man series. He is one of the most recognizable video game characters in the world, and I have longed to see him appear in Super Smash Bros. Since 2002. His games have gained widespread popularity worldwide, and an appearance in the next installment would easily bring whoops and hollers from every gamer there is. His special attacks could include the following. Charge up the X-Buster. The longer the charge, the more powerful it gets. Fire a computer chip at your opponent and copy his attack. If you want to discard the power, simply press 1. Fire your blaster into the ground and shake the entire platform. The closer your enemies are to you, the more damage you will deal. Get a boost upwards that should help you get back onto the stage. And as for Final Smash, the only thing it could be. Step into a castle and acquire the white armor. The power and defense will be enhanced, and you can even hike the vertical walls. Mega Man would work great for Super Smash Bros. His popularity and long history with Nintendo make him perfect for the franchise. That concludes number 1 in our list. Now let's see number 2. Ah yes, number 2 is Shantae, the heroine of the Game Boy Color cult favorite of the same name. And more recently, the 2010 DSiWare sequel, Shantae Risky's Revenge. Although not very recognizable, her games have received critical acclaim and been coveted by millions of gamers. An appearance from her in Super Smash Bros. Would easily bring rave reception. Her special moves would include Ponytail Whip. Swing her enormous ponytail in whatever direction to inflict damage on enemies and possibly trip or stun them. Fiery Jump Kick. Leap into the air and kick downward at your enemies, or kick downward immediately while in midair. Elephant Charge. Transform into an elephant and charge forward at enemies. Monkey Jump. Transform into a monkey and get a boost upward. You can climb surfaces or grab onto enemies as you land or jump. Transformation lasts 5 seconds, or hit B to stop now. Final Smash, Fireball Dance. You can't include Shantae without having her dance. She'll conjure up spinning fireballs and start dancing. The more you synchronize with her rhythm, the more powerful the smash becomes. If Shantae was included in the next installment, it is very likely that her reception would compare with Pit's inclusion in the 3rd game, met with tons of enthusiasm and support. Next is number 3, the one and only Earthworm Jim, a hilarious character whose game has been ported to many different consoles. Although no brand new games have been released in years, the silly Earthworm protagonist has never been forgotten. An appearance in Super Smash Bros. Brawl for him has been conceived by many people over the internet. His special moves are fairly easy to determine too. Plasma Blaster. Fire your blaster to release a stream of plasma that damages anyone caught inside. Hop on your pocket rocket and blast forward. Head Whip. Grab hold of your worm head and whip it at your enemies. The longer you wait to release, the farther its range becomes. Helicopter. Launch upwards and then twirl your head to hover down slowly. In his Final Smash, Peter Puppy. He'll whistle for his faithful sidekick, and he'll transform into his alter ego and grab you in his mouth. Then, you take control of Peter Puppy and rampage across the stage. The addition of Jim would not only be praised by millions of classic gamers, but he may even add a new charm to the franchise with his absurdity. Now, on to number 4, Ubisoft's mascot, Rayman. This thingamajig is very familiar and still quite popular. He may have appeared on a lot of PlayStation consoles in his lifetime, but his games have also been ported to plenty of Nintendo's consoles as well. It will be easy to adapt him to the Super Smash Bros. Franchise, and his attacks will be simple to design. Fist Throw. Press B to start whirling the fists, and then release to throw it at your opponents. Whirly Punch. Land a whirling tornado at your enemies. Rabbit. Pull out a rabbit and hurl it at your enemies. Their power depends on their weapon. Hair Helicopter. Fly around the stage with your hair like a helicopter. I apologize to say, but I can't think of a Final Smash for him. But still, Rayman is quite recognizable, and an appearance in this franchise would be quite fitting. even if PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale chooses to include him. Now, for our fifth third-party character, Felicia of the critically acclaimed Darkstalkers series. Felicia is one of the most famous characters in the franchise, and she's a very common subject for cosplay. A very well-known character like Felicia may be quite well received, and since she's from a fighting game, it will be easy to put her in Super Smash Bros. Sand Splash. Crouch down and kick sand at your opponents in all directions. Rolling Buckler. Roll to your opponents and release to perform a sliding kick on them. Cat Spike. Slash downwards and deal a hard blow on your opponent. Rising Slash. Slash upwards to attack the opponents above you, or use it to get back onto the stage. Final Smash, Hellcat. Grab the opponent by the ankles and deal furious scratch swings on them from bottom to top, and then slash them away. Now, they could choose any character from Darkstalkers, but Felicia's popularity and cultural impact would make her the most likely to have positive reception. And now, the final character in the lineup is Ryu, the protagonist of Capcom's massively successful Street Fighter series. Just like Felicia, Ryu is from a fighting game and is the most recognizable character in the franchise. If he was also added to the series, there would be loads of whoos and hollers from the Street Fighter fans. Even better, it would be very easy to translate him into the Smash Bros. Controls. Fireball. Press B to charge up a fireball, and then press B to release it on your enemies. The longer you charge it, the bigger and more powerful it becomes. Uppercut. Launch a powerful upward punch to damage your enemies. Counter stance. Brace for an opponent's physical attack, and then counter upon impact. Hurricane kick. Launch a series of kicks while spinning and even gain altitude to regain your place on the stage. And his final smash has got to be the super combo. Get really pumped up, and then release the attacks next to one of your enemies to quickly lend a series of blows. The Street Fighter series is very popular, and including Ryu in the next installment of Super Smash Bros. Wouldn't be hard at all. These third-party characters will be awesome additions to the Smash Bros. Lineup. Character addition is often determined by fan request, and I'll be ready to do so the moment the opportunity presents itself, starting with my two favorites.